Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. So thanks for your patience. I had to restart today. Didn't want to actually show that it was live, so um, we just had to restart it. So all good, and that's a good lesson for us, right? You try something, doesn't work, you restart it, try again. If at first you don't succeed, right? Try again. So we only had to try one more time, so that was good. All right, so I want to bring in peaceful reflections today. And I was trying to get over there by the lake so you can kind of see the reflections, which didn't work, but that's okay. We will reflect other things. Hi, Susan. Hi, Joanne. Glad you found me. I'm glad I found you. Awesome. So let's start our practice with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Elbows out a little bit. Hi, June. Chin tucked in a little bit. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Feel the connection to the earth and the chi and healing and love, unconditional love of the earth coming up through its creation, which is your body, and out the top of your head to the universe. And that connection we feel, and we can visualize a beautiful sun shining down its love and light and healing. And when you feel yourself in that beam of light, you just start to feel happy and joyful. And you just bounce because it's fun. So let's bounce. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. And we're going to start our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands overhead because I had technical difficulties. So let me just go grab my timer as you start to bounce with your hands over your head. Stimulate your heart and lungs. Open up all your channels. Get the chi flowing so you have the most wonderful day today. Okay, keep going. All right. Hi, Shelby. We're bouncing. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Feel your body in line, aligned, and invite balance. Let your hands just flap at the wrists. Notice how beautifully you're doing this, and bounce at your own rate. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind your front teeth. Feel the smile in your cheeks, in your eyes. So as you're bouncing today, we're bringing in peaceful reflections. So let's start in the mind. And we'll talk to our mind to bring up peaceful reflections throughout the day. Give it a job to do. And we'll scan our brain and see how it's feeling. And then all our senses, our eyes. Does it feel like your eyes are kind of popping out? Let's relax all the muscles so they go back in the eye sockets where they belong. Ears, let's open up the ears so you can hear. How can you hear peaceful reflections? Well, think of an echo, right? And like yesterday, I think it was yesterday, when we could hear the train whistle going across the lake. Hi, Christine. Hi, Dorothy. Good morning. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Scan down. How are your ears feeling? How's your jaw? Release, soften down the back of your neck. How did you sleep last night? Or if it's the evening, how's your neck feeling? Soften it. Soften at the C7. Open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed. We're letting the hands just flap at the wrists to release any tension there, so your arms and hands and fingers can do so many wonderful things for you today. Coming down the arms, shoulders. How do your ribs feel? Your rib cage, your breathing. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. How's the heart, the lungs, the diaphragm? All your internal organs, your digestive system, your circulatory system, your nervous system, your chi system. Feel things opening. Try not to shy away if you feel some discomfort. Instead, how about thank you or lean in? Thank you for opening up the back, the shoulder blades. Go down to the middle back and the lower back and your kidneys. And be grateful everything, all your muscles and tendons and ligaments. Like the muscles tighten, but they also need to relax. So let's bring in balance that way. Great job on the 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our head to live to 100. Bring them on down, continue bouncing, and give a nice twist. How's that feeling? I was doing my cows and cats this morning, feeling like I moved about a centimeter. Let's open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed. And we'll let ourselves unwind. How's that? Feeling good? All right. Let's continue the active exercises and bring in the shoulder shrugs, which I find so helpful, and I hope you do too. We're going to lift the shoulders up as if they're on strings, so not like with tenseness, but just lift them up, and then the head comes back a little bit, and you're going to just have a little bit of a scrunch. So as if your neck's not there and you're just trying to glue your head directly onto your shoulders. Breathing, continuing to breathe, continuing to have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And we just hold for about 9 seconds and then release down very slowly, and allow yourself to feel the chi and spinal fluid going up the spine, bathing your brain. And why don't we just say I love you to our brain right now? Let's do that 2 more times. Shoulders up, head back, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth as you continue to breathe gently in through the nose and out through the mouth. See what it feels like when you're holding, and then slowly release and feel that movement of qi and spinal fluid. And of course, if you are feeling dizzy at all, please sit down. You can do this sitting down. All of Spring Forest Qigong, you can do the practice, you can do standing, sitting, or lying down. And what's most important is you listen to your body. And not compare. Because there are people out there, you guys, who are doing it way better than me. And there are others that are feeling that they're not doing it as good as me. So what's the matter? No, we just delete all of that. I'm not up here to say this is the perfect way to do your practice. I'm here saying, let's practice together. Tap your cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blocked is gone, completely healed. To help and support each other in our healing. Tap the beginning of the eyebrows. Open, open, open. All blocked is gone, completely healed, completely healed. Cup the top of your head. Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7 and massage this. Clapping our hands and cupping different areas to stimulate the heart and lungs. That heart and lung working. Always start on the left side. That stimulates endorphin production. So we are happy that many seconds early. I love that. Feel that little reflection or vibration. I guess it's kind of like reflection, isn't it? Of the vibration as we cut. So what can you reflect on? Memories. We can reflect on how our life is going so far. We can reflect on what we've accomplished. We can reflect on our dreams that we had when we were little and our dreams that we have now. We can reflect on family, friends, relationships. And we can look in the mirror and see that reflection of ourselves. I thought that was wild when I learned in science class that everybody sees us differently than we see ourselves in the mirror. Isn't that wild? All right, so that was our active exercises. So let's reflect peacefully on how our body feels, and just kind of, like, how about just move around, and how's your movement in the spine? How's that feel? How about your feet, and how when you move, the feet have different pressure on the ground? How are your joints feeling? How's your brain feeling? Do you feel like you got a lot more oxygen, so you're more awake? Awesome. So that was all the active exercise to activate the qi, to get it going. Now we want to prepare for the healing movement. So we get into the beginning of the universe position. Knees are bent, spine is nice and straight. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Your tongue touches the roof of the mouth. We let our elbows away from the body, stretching our fingers and toes, stimulating the tips of the fingers and toes, specifically because that attaches or connects, or however you want to think about it, to 12 different meridians in the body. And then remember how we touch the tip of the tongue connects the front and back, so that's actually 12 plus 2 of the channels and meridians in the body that are activated already. All right, now allow yourself to have balance. Feel your feet, bottom of your feet against the floor, your shoes, the grass, and invite balance and talk to your spine. Open, open, open. The chi is flowing. Chin's in a little bit, remember? All right. Shoulders, if they feel a little bit off, you can give them a bit of a stretch up and down and say, all right, back in your place. Down you go. Relax. You've got time to relax. And then let's feel our chi, our life force, coming in through the earth, coming up through the body, out our head, coming in through the spine and the back and going out the front, coming in from the front and going out the back, coming in from both sides, merging together our central track channels. See how that feels. Let's take a breath in, breathing in through all the pores of our skin, coming into every cell and tissue and organ and saying good morning, peaceful reflections. And let's breathe out and release. Release any aches and pains and worries. Release that to-do list, those piles on the table. Release all the things that you haven't done yet, that you wanted to get done, but you haven't done. Release any tension from how you slept or how you sat or that you didn't get up every hour. We're going to release it all out and say the password, I'm in the universe. Realize you're not just in this little, in the body, in this one space. The universe is in my body, and you are not alone. The universe and I combine together. Connect to what's most divine for you. What's that look like for you? Allow yourself to feel it. And ask for what you want. I am so grateful. The chi is flowing, any blockages are released, and I am able to keep the flow of chi in and out throughout the day. Keeping my mental thoughts, bodies balanced, keeping my emotions balanced, keeping my physical form balanced, keeping my connection to the divine. And this is what you want. This is so beautiful. So feel it and know it. And as you're here, we're going to just very gently, like we're hardly even moving, because we're staying in this connection that is always ours. The connection of ourselves within and part of the universe and the earth. We're slowly moving our hands up, feeling the reflection of the movement as you go really slowly. Can you see that? Kind of like you're moving almost liquid-like. And we'll have our hands above our head, best you can. Remember, it's good, better, best. You could do this sitting, standing, or lying down. And then we breathe in, and we bend at the knees a little bit more. Just lower the body. And then we breathe out, and we straighten at the knees without locking. And we breathe in, and we lower. And we breathe out, and we straighten out a little bit. And now go at your own pace. And this is kind of like reflection, isn't it? Going down, and then the reflection is going up. And if your eyes aren't closed and you're comfortable having your eyes closed, then close your eyes. Brings the mind in to pay attention to what's happening with your chi. Can you breathe now in and out through the nose? And as you're doing this, notice if your shoulders get tight and just soften. And you may go through your body gently softening. That little secretive smile on your face. Continue. One more breath. And then we'll gently let our hands come down. And it's a little shorter today because I had some technical difficulties at the beginning, so forgive me for that. We went so deep, and you only actually need a moment or two, so no worries, we're releasing any tension around that. Let your hands be free if they feel like moving. As you gather the beautiful chi you cultivated from this practice, and we cultivated together as a ball of light in the lower dantian, and we allow the ball of light to spin faster and faster, get smaller and brighter, even smaller, even brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Breathing in and breathing out. We start to bring ourselves back to our day, bringing with this feeling that we can bring back at any time if we feel off balance. Bring this feeling back, bring ourselves back to balance, to peaceful reflections. And then one beautiful 10,000 hand breath in. Allow the universe to just pour in so many blessings for you today. Blessings of healing and anything that is so wonderful for you today. And remember to give as much as you get as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.